There we are. There you go. See how easy this is? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to the Wild Boar Show. I am Chris, the Wild Boar. I didn't even know my name. Getting straight to it. You almost have to be obscene about it, okay, Mayor?
Okay.
Friends, I'll tell you what, I have a very special guest with me today. I have Mayor Katie Gannon, the mayor of the great city of Oldsmar, and we are here at Celebrate Oldsmar. Welcome in, my dear.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It's
you,
a
thank you.
pleasure to be here.
Finally roped you in.
Yes.
So, Katie, I know you're the mayor. Talk about a little bit of your time on the city council and how you just won. So,
Yes,
a little bit about your kind of, I guess, progress through the election and what got you interested in politics. And talk to him, like I said, almost obscene in there, my dear.
So
Camera's right there.
I actually decided back in 2018 to run for council because I went to a city council meeting and nobody up there looked like me. Everybody was retired, a little older, and nobody had young kids. And I felt like there was something missing in our city. And so I decided I think I can do this. I had been on the Citizens Academy. I had been a volunteer on now it's called the Parks and Rec Board, but at that time it was called as the Leisure Services Advisory Board. And I was like, I think I can be more effective than this. And so I put my little baby girl, who was 1 year old, in a stroller in a onesie that said "Vote for my mom," and I went door to door. And that was the beginning of an incredible journey.
Literally pounding on doors. Literally.
Pounding on doors, about 3,000.
Yeah, 3,000
about 3,000 doors.
And what year was that?
That was 2018, and I was elected in 2019.
God bless you.
So I was sworn in March 2019. And I served,
terms?
2 terms. The second term, I was actually unopposed. So hopefully
makes it easier.
That means
you had to knock on 3,000 doors.
Woo, that does make it easier. And hopefully that means people felt that I was doing a good job. So
and the baby's almost out of the stroller at this point.
She is.
So
now Maddie and Jackson Maddie is in 2nd grade and she's 7. Jackson is 9 and in 4th grade at Oldsmar Elementary. Can you believe it?
They grow up quick.
And they still helped me when I ran for mayor just this past term. Maddie was in a new shirt, bigger shirt.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, we're out of the stroller. Now you can carry stuff.
And the moment when my daughter looked at me and she said, "Can I be mayor after you?"
Wow.
I was like, I am doing the right thing. I am doing the right thing because I want to set an example for not only my kids, but all the young people in our community and the moms out there. Man, does Oldsmar have a strong base, a strong sisterhood of moms who are really, really interested in what's best for the families in this city. And I know you're sweet, Christopher, just like Missy, the moms know. The moms have like a pulse. They have their finger, they have their hand on the pulse of the city. They really do. And I'm so grateful for all the support. And it's been a fantastic journey since March, since I was sworn in as mayor.
You're having a blast, aren't you?
I am.
And you're serving the city very well.
Thank you.
Yes, and we can talk and brag about our city because I love to do that, and that's part of it.
Yes.
So, but in addition to those things, you also are aligned with Oldsmar Cares, and you do a lot of philanthropic work. Talk about that for a second.
I do. I get a little bit of a stipend for being mayor, and I take that and I give that back.
Really?
That's not mine. That's not mine because I'm not in it for the money.
Okay.
So when there's an opportunity, like when the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber and I had a little bit of a battle for the peanut butter and jelly challenge to support Oldsmar Cares with Life as a Donation. I mean, Mark, how he and I just really leaned in. We had our costumes and we collected, 2,000 plus jars of peanut butter and jelly. And
it's crazy the need that something like that is so simple, the need, and it's gobbled up and it's well received.
And because we were really into it, I'm not ashamed. I'm happy to dress up, participate in whatever, put on a costume because it got the community involved and interested.
Oh, we were all rooting for you.
And everybody started donating and showing up. It was this big deal, and we had a blast.
Nobody picked a side there. I think it was more like, let's see what they get collectively.
It really was, and it was a blast. And then just recently when Oldsmar Cares was experiencing a kind of shortage with some different things happening in the federal government level, it's just meet the need. Meet the need. Same thing with the hurricanes. There's a need, meet the need. I will be there with my body and not my mouth. I will be there to help. That's what I feel like this role is about.
And yes, and when I say rolling up her sleeves, friends, she literally rolled up her sleeves. Paint on the brow, sweat on the brow, going by, seeing the residents.
Pretty good with a Stanley knife and a hammer. I am.
We all got pretty good.
I remember your house, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Remember. How's that going?
We're good.
Yeah?
We're good. We live indoors now. Yeah, things like that are good. Yeah, we don't have any mildew or mold or anything like that, so we're doing okay.
I remember that tree in the front of your house had to come down.
Bye-bye.
We were in the trailer for a little bit, and our city has been on a crazy journey this past year.
We're coming back.
And we are coming back, I think, closer together.
Oh, yeah.
Really valuing what's important and with real eyes on what holds our community together. And that's the love and the giving back.
Truly. And we've always been that way. So I joke and laugh that I was born in Tampa, and we moved to Oldsmar in 1973 because that's when the Gran Torino broke down. And we just never left.
There you go.
And you know what we did way back then? We got together in fields and drank beer. Guess what we're doing now?
Hey, field. I mean, we have better music now, maybe.
We do have better music.
More tents,
yeah,
a little more organized.
And no more smokers. Like back then, everybody used to smoke.
That's true.
But
so accurate.
It's funny. Yeah, I think about that. We coach baseball. As you know, I'm a coach with the Oldsmar Little League. And I think about how hard those coaches were on us. But I look back and I go, you know what? Those guys were coming out of Vietnam. They were coming out of Korea, World War II.
That's true.
It's a little bit of a different kind of a take now. But anyway, listen, back to this great city. So we love our city. We love our city. And I had a failed bid, although it wasn't a failure. I mean, it was a fun bid for city council myself. And I was on the ballot in 2019 or 2020.
Yep.
COVID.
Yes.
And so, you guys got us through COVID. And that was a very difficult time.
Yes.
And again, the community came together. But
I mean, remember there was no toilet paper. People couldn't find basic needs. I mean, we had local companies that helped out making hand sanitizer for our local businesses and residents. I mean, again, the city comes together. And you know what? You might want to think about doing that again. I don't know.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. She said something, Missy. She said something about running again. I don't know.
Maybe.
No,
I mean,
I think we're better served right now. The Wild Bohr show is showing off and bragging about our great city because we have a great city.
That is true. And you know what? No matter what capacity you serve in, you always serve 110%.
Sure, absolutely. That's
Baseball,
the way I was taught.
It's Wild Bohr show. It's showing up at Oktoberfest. It's volunteering your time, letting us share in the journey of Christopher and Missy, and just being really vulnerable and honest about your life. It's just incredible.
So I'm trying to think about the Oktoberfest genesis, and I was trying to do this with Mark because we really honestly don't know. So we think, and I think we're going to go ahead and declare it, and the Chamber's going to declare 30 years next year of Oktoberfest. Okay. And it started up on State Street, where City Hall is now, and it was probably 2 beer tops through a jockey box and a table.
Probably.
And 50 people.
Probably,
maybe, right?
Yep.
So, but to celebrate Oldsmar, so it just seems like every other month we have some sort of festival.
We have something, and I'll tell you what, it looks like it's the city of Oldsmar doing it, but we're sponsoring, we put our names on things, but it's really the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce. And all of these volunteers that come out here work days in advance of these events and put in so many hours and sweat equity making this happen. And our community really benefits from it every time we get together like this. And yes, celebrate Oldsmar. I mean, it's only one day this year. You know, economics change. Hopefully, you know, we can have some different economics in the future. But I love this event. It's our fireworks event, right?
Now, hey, where are you from originally?
I was born right outside of Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Hence the total lack of accent. And also like that sturdy loyalty.
That's what you have?
That sturdy dependability and loyalty. That's the Michigander in me.
How about that? Well, you're a bright kid. I guess when it's that cold in Michigan, you study a lot because you're a pretty bright egg. Yeah, you're an attorney,
school.
right?
Yes, I am. I am a full-time attorney, a partner at a law firm called Bowman and Brook. And
now, do you practice easy law, estates and planning, or hard law like
I do
justice
some of the hardest kind there is. It's called appellate law, which means after something might have gone wrong at the trial court level, I step in and write briefs to our state courts of appeal and the Florida Supreme Court and our different federal appellate courts as well. My, favorite thing to do is research and writing. My undergraduate degree was in communications. Shocker. I'm pretty good at communicating.
You sure do. Yes,
and then, of course, going to law school, that gave me an entirely different perspective and knowledge base. And I love that I can work from home. I do everything from home, which is a mile from City Hall.
Oh, you have an office there.
At City Hall?
No.
No, No, I wouldn't even
Table,
use an
TV tray.
office in City Hall. I'm not at City Hall. I'm here. I'm here. I'm out there. I've got no use for an office. If you need me, I'm at your house.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. All right.
But yes, I did love school.
And
school was easy. There was a syllabus. All you had to do was do the syllabus.
it seems so simple. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I struggled scholastically.
Oh, did
People
you?
said, "What are you gonna do? Just talk for a living?" I don't know. Like, yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Hey,
Stop talking. And
everybody's
start
got different talents.
That's it. Well, listen. Look at this. Some of
is-
Oldsmar's finest. Come on in.
Come
Just
here,
watch where you
see?
step. Come on in.
Watch your step.
Tell us who we're looking at over here.
So
It's gonna
this
get right here in the middle.
let's see. Come here, right here. Come right here. Round up. So this is my
Right there.
daughter, Madison.
Hi, Madison.
Madison is
Look right there's the camera.
my youngest.
Right there.
See? Wait.
All right, Madison. And Madison, how old are you?
I'm
Are you
7
sure?
years old. She's at Oldsmar Elementary.
Now, are you in college? Are you in college?
So cool.
All right. So
And we're back.
All right, we are back. All right, so Madison stopped by. Your daughter stopped by.
She
She's 7
did.
years old, and she
Yes.
goes to Oldsmar Elementary.
She does. You want to hear a funny story?
Please.
So I was over at the beer tent. You know, the city council, we have a tradition of serving beer at the beer tent for, whatever it is, Oktoberfest, Celebrate Oldsmar. She comes over and she says, "Mommy, I'm hungry." I said, "Okay, head across, go get some, French fries or something like that." She says, "They have other stuff. Can I get other stuff?" And I said, "Yeah, I think there's churros and water." I said, "No problem." So she says, "Can I get something for Nora too?" Steve Graber's daughter, right?
Okay, yeah.
So then she walks away with the credit card, and then 30 minutes later, she's still not back. So in her little mind, she thought anything else. She comes back walking up with a little goodie bag of all the stuff she's bought here at Celebrate Oldsmar with these incredible vendors. I was like,
They are.
I did not specify
Well, God bless you.
anything at the,
Well, it's
food
just
truck,
magic,
but-
right? It's a card, it works, you swipe it, and
And
they
it
give you
just,
stuff.
ta-da.
How about that?
Ta-da.
Okay. People
Oh,
people always
gosh.
say, enjoy it while they're young and they grow up fast. I started really late,
Yeah.
so I'm okay with hurry
Yeah.
up. I'm okay
Yeah.
with hurry up. So I had
That's all
Damian
right.
Condrotis on yesterday. As you know,
Oh.
he's the president of Oldsmar
Yes,
Little League.
yes.
And we were bragging about our beautiful complex and how gorgeous it is.
Oh,
Now,
good.
I was trying to remember, at some point, we had the moniker of having the most parks per capita. Or
Still true.
How about that?
Still true.
Define that for me. The most parks per capita in the nation?
In the state of Florida.
State of Florida,
Most
okay.
parks per capita in the state of Florida. So what that means is our residents have the ability to go to more parks in their city comparatively. So the number of residents that we have compared to the number of parks that we have more options than anywhere else, which means you can probably walk to a park or bike to a park from anywhere you live in Oldsmar. And, a lot of people don't realize how much that boosts their property values.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you want to sell your house, people look for things like that. Where's the school? Where's the nearest park? Where's the nearest grocery store? That kind of stuff. And we love to keep and preserve our green space. And
Oh, yeah.
That, Canal Park, previously,
Sure.
now Oldsmar Sports Complex, we are investing lots of money in to make sure that those fields stay gorgeous.
Those lights were expensive.
Yes.
But
the
supposedly they last forever,
well,
so that's cool.
we're flipping them all from the old school style to the LED.
How
We
about
want
that?
them to last. New scoreboards, the new batting cages in partnership with Clearwater for Youth. We love those new batting cages.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a grant matching program. So we really want to support all those kids out there. I mean, that's our future.
I love it.
We want them to stay here. Come back, work
It was
here,
so
live
long
here.
ago. By the way, where we're sitting right now, this was probably
Where my little brother played t-ball.
Yeah, this is exactly. This was the infield for sure of the original park where we played.
Yes.
And when you talk about the lights, I can remember that
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we had to put gas in them or something. That
Oh
was how long
my
ago. You had to find
gosh.
somebody with a
Oh
light
my
and all that
gosh.
stuff. Who's this one?
So
coming in?
Maddie's back, hopefully with my credit card.
Hi. Did you bring the credit card
Bring
back?
the credit card back, darling.
All right. Yep.
Thank you.
Is there
She
any
knows
room
the
left?
power
Because
of it.
She was getting fraud alerts, and we just want to make sure.
You
everything's
know what?
okay.
It's okay because we're so happy to celebrate all these vendors that come out here for all these events. They are really loyal to the chamber. I mean, we've got the VFW out here, the local churches out here, all the food trucks. They keep us going at the Saturday market as well. We're really proud to have them out here. And so
Right now, I think you just had 150.
there we go.
I think there was 150 cars in that car show.
I know, yeah.
So that was going on.
Jason Nastasi, Express Auto. I mean, that's what I'm saying. These guys all come out and do this and support our community and support these events. I'm just so grateful.
Ransom had a pretty good idea when he figured out that he was going to buy this acreage.
I think so.
He said, you know, I can see what it can become. And it's because of people like you, truly. So you lead the city very, very well. We had, what was the actual official recorded storm surge during Hurricane Helene? Do we have a number like that? I mean,
who would know is, of course, Mike's weather page, Mike.
He would know. I just had Mike on 2 weeks ago, yep.
But it did come all the way up Lafayette. It did come up all the way up Lafayette Boulevard. It came up Franklin Street over in Harbor Palm, Sheffield area. And you know, what a lot of people didn't realize is there's also the rainwater that's trying to go down the drain, and then we've got seawater trying to come up the drain, and it all comes together and just sits. And we had a flash flood actually in between Helene and Milton.
I remember that.
So Forest Lakes area and our business area, industrial district, kind of up above Tampa Road over on Douglas, they were flooded too. There was just water everywhere.
We were trying to get to the Performance Courthouse. You been over there?
Yes.
That place is amazing.
Yeah.
But it was during that flash flood.
And
we were just trying to do something. We were living in an RV, for goodness sakes, in the front yard.
Gosh.
Trying to do something to keep from going crazy and getting Christopher over to the batting cages when that flash flood happened. So we just got punched in the nose, both eyes, and the jaw. But, you know, we're coming back.
Yes.
And the people that are out here today, we have bands, we have vendors, and I mean...
Fireworks at 8:15.
Yes, do you know
a lot
the story?
of people wanted to know about the fireworks, right?
Okay.
I do know the story that we used to get rained out every single year. And of course,
4th of July.
Yes, Safety Harbor does their fireworks on 4th of July, so there was really no need to compete over this beautiful bay. We can see theirs from here. So we decided to move ours to Celebrate Oldsmar. And then Celebrate Oldsmar kept getting rained out because we had it too close in the summertime to 4th of July. So it's progressively moved to different dates, but I don't mind it being cooler outside. What do you think?
I love it. But today, it was a little bit warm in the afternoon, but you know what? I'm not going to, you're a Michigander, so I don't know. I mean, you probably just melt or whatever. But
I was only 7 when we left, so I'm Florida blooded.
We already had our winter. We're good. We had like a week where it was like 50 degrees.
This is true. I hope it comes back around February, January, February. That'd be nice. I have a couple sweaters.
I'm terrible at cold weather. I just don't know how to do it.
I layer up. I've got lots of layers. Lots of layers.
I walk outside and drive halfway down the road and go, man, I probably should have put something else on.
Right? Oh, man.
All right, let's do this. Let's maximize our time. Now, friends that are watching, thank you so much for tuning into the Wild Bohr Show. Appreciate the likes and the subscribes and all that good stuff. My guest, of course, today is the Mayor of Oldsmar, Katie Gannon. And I wanted to do a little program note here. We might stop abruptly because there are bands that are setting up right now, and so we're in between that. And when they do, the roof of the tent gets going. So, talk to me. I mean, we got the downtown project, and I know that could be a week-long series, not just, but try to sum up a little bit because you had a heck of a presentation the other day.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick, and then let's talk about what's coming up.
Yeah. So a couple things are happening right now. The library project is about to go vertical. So the 82 townhomes, including the 18 live-work units next to the library, that is about to go vertical. Great housing development. John Buse, who was involved in the Hayes Park Village project, was the spearhead behind that design. Gorgeous. And the other night, we at the City Council did vote to move forward with negotiations with Stanberry for a downtown proposal at the City Hall site. Now, you got to remember, this is the first of about 14 steps. This is just to authorize negotiations. So we've still got a site plan coming. We've still got a parking plan, a transportation impact plan, stormwater. All that has to be figured out before any shovels go in the ground.
And what's the timeline on that, realistically?
It could take, they always say a year to permit, and that's after a development agreement is approved. So in all honesty, after all of these meetings, there'll probably be another year of discussion.
I know
it sounds crazy. Well, I don't know about that yet.
What do you mean?
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Well,
but it is nice to see some action happening after about 30 years of trying to get a development going.
Standing around drinking beer in fields. We've done that for a long time. We're pretty good at it, though.
We still have other fields, though. We do.
We do it, folks. And those things will never go away. The vibe of Oldsmar is cool. Listen.
You know why?
Tell me.
The people.
It is the people.
It's the people.
It is the people.
It's not the buildings. It's not the fields. It's the people.
It is the people. My dad used to say, you can't stop it. You can't stop growth, but you can steer it.
Yes.
And so we've done a good job steering, and then for a little while we seemed a little bit rudderless, but at the end of the day, we were making sure that as we moved forward, we weren't going to hit an iceberg, bottom line.
Yes, and that's
or
totally
microphone with our nose.
Well, we've got a good code. We've got a Tampa Road corridor requirements, and all of that comes into play guiding what can be built and what cannot be built.
Yeah.
And of course, we can put all kinds of things into the development agreement, like a restrictive covenant. We don't want any more medical offices. Okay, let's put that in the document. You can bring development here, but we don't want medical offices. Somebody said it perfectly the other night at the meeting. She said, I want to go downtown to have a beer, not a colonoscopy.
I love it.
I was like, oh my goodness, if that was ever the summary I wanted to hear.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
And I think a lot of people feel that way. We want something down there, and they've got some of that in there. So I'm really interested to see what happens going forward.
It is quite amazing. Those of you that don't know about our little itty bitty town, you're learning because the Wild Boar show has been all over. And I know we take a little bit of levity with Racetrack Road, which is technically our border.
Yes.
And a little bit with East Lake, where we're kind of outside the city limits, but it's still Oldsmar, or maybe greater Oldsmar. So I was over at the Tampa Bay Brewing Company with Major and with David Doble.
Great
and
folks.
I went over to Empower Adventure, and we went 60 feet in the air.
I saw that one, and you guys were precariously perched up there doing the show. I was like, oh my gosh.
Mayor, I was freezing.
Boar's gone crazy. Oh, that was the day you did not prepare, huh?
I'm terrible at it.
Flip-flops and shorts. Flip-flops and shorts.
If it weren't for our buddy James Bolter from the Chi Rodriguez Youth Foundation, who, when we did a show over there, he was able to give me, I don't even know what you call him, the thing with the hood. The hoodie? Is that what you call that? A hoodie?
Yes,
the hoodie. Whatever.
Something, anything, a towel.
Yeah, I have shoes on today, so I'm kind of formal, that's it. Yep,
That's true. Okay. You look very nice.
So thank you, my dear. All right, so I keep telling people I had major surgery. I had the beer bottle surgically removed from my hand. It was amazing. Because,
oh, my goodness.
Anyway, it grows back sometimes. The recidivism rate's a little bit high.
Every once in a while, yeah.
Anyway, but no, we're doing good there. So anyway, all right. And the reason I'm telling you these things is because we want you to stop driving through Oldsmar and drive to Oldsmar.
That's right.
You don't have to. If you're in the Tampa area or the West Chase and you're going to Dunedin or you're going to Clearwater Beach, they're all wonderful. They're fantastic, but you don't have to go all the way down there. Where we are sitting right now, within 40 yards of where we are, we have one of the best playgrounds in the entire state of Florida, if you ask me.
Yes.
And it's free, friends. Come on over, park. Your cars aren't going to get broken into. There's not graffiti all over the stuff. It's clean. It's a beautifully clean city. We have a very clean
5
city.
miles away from an Olympic quality BMX track.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Fields,
yes.
We've got zip lines, as you mentioned, across our bay. I mean, we've got kayak tours. We've got family-friendly events. I think that is missing from certain cities, where their focus is on more art, or the focus might be more on, drinking and adult activities. But here at this park, our city throws the most incredible events. Chalk the Park, the foam party. I don't know if you've been to our foam
parties. I have not been to the foam party. I saw some of the photos. But
the party in the park, we have gigantic Jenga, tons of bounce houses. We have movies in the park. We have the talent show, Kite Day. Our city is really changing because this is one of the last affordable areas for families.
It is.
So we want to welcome you to our city. Bring your kids, come and enjoy this atmosphere where it's still like old Florida.
Now listen, I know that staycations in our area are very popular because going to the beaches and doing
20
things
minutes.
like that. Yes.
20 minutes away.
But the price of these hotels at this point.
Oh.
I mean, my mom used to say it's very expensive for a used mattress, right? $400 or $500 a night.
That's a really good point.
Okay, right? So, but you don't need to do that. And if you think about Oldsmar, just a second, and again, a little bit of levity with Racetrack Road, we have the Tampa Bay Downs is right here.
Yeah.
You have zip lining.
By the way.
You have the BMX track. You have all these fields. All this stuff is available and accessible. And we have a spray park.
Yeah, we have the spray park at Cypress Forest Rec Center. Absolutely. We've got a trail back there that was the Florida Department of Environmental Protection helped us fund that. All that stuff is incredible. We've got the fitness center over there. Our city is so diverse and robust. We've got the library right downtown. Don't forget the Historical Museum. I can give you a little hint about something to come.
Tell me.
So right now, the Historical Museum is located on State Street across from City Hall, but we're moving it over to the library.
Okay.
Because in that space near Tico Hall, we want to have a little bit more room and more people to see it. And we might have found a way to take R.E. Old's voice using AI to narrate the items in the museum. So more to come on that. That's going to be really neat.
Well, where I was going with all the celebrations of what we have, perfect. See how I did there? Celebrating Oldsmar.
There you go.
Friends, we have some beautiful hotels here. and they're not going to cost you $900 a night. But we have Holiday Inn, we have a Hilton.
Yes.
You might not think about a staycation in Oldsmar, but why not?
You should.
It's right here, and racing season's getting ready to begin. It's
That's
right
right.
around the corner.
Yeah, Gator Nationals will be here. We land an Olympic event or a Worlds event every year. Every year. I know. I love my daughter. This is what she does.
Okay.
So this is the vice mayor's daughter as well, Nora Graber.
Is she the one that wants? Oh, there you go. Hey, go get your dad. Tell him to come on over.
I can get the vice mayor over here.
We'll get him over. We'll do that in a minute or two. Okay, so and we'll talk about him. She's still asking for the credit card.
Still more things with the credit card, darling. I love you. Go play. I tell you what, if she does run for mayor, you gotta have to watch that one with the budget.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There's some budget police there.
Girl.
That's funny. Love it.
They're so cute.
Yes,
that's our future right there. I can't wait for her and Christopher and all the kids in this area to come back to afford to live here and to enjoy a city that we have preserved with our parklands and these places that you're talking about for their future.
This is something, I agree 1,000%, and this is something I shared with Damien, but I'm going to tell you this. So as we were sitting yesterday at the Oldsmar Sports Complex, I can remember at Christopher's age, which is 9 years old, knocking on doors with a clipboard, getting people to sign a petition so that we could convert that land into what is now called Canal Park.
Well, technically, it's now Oldsmar Sports Complex, but it was Canal Park.
You know what? Damien needs to be corrected then. Condrotis, you were wrong.
Yes,
okay.
yes, we did rename it.
Still Canal
No,
Park.
it was Canal Park for a while. Then we were like, that has we need to connect it to Oldsmar. Plus, it has more than a park. It is a complex.
It is a complex, truly.
Complex, yeah.
It is. And I remember, I always laugh. There was one, I'll never say her name because I probably don't remember, but there's always that one house at Halloween that we skipped over, trick or treat, because the mean lady lived there. And they couldn't believe that I went up there, coming to Wild Bohr for anything. Knocked at her door and I said, hi, my name's Chris, and we're trying to sign a petition to get the land over here. And she looks at me, Mayor, and she says, I'm not signing that. What's going to happen to my property taxes? I said, I don't know what that is, ma'am. I'm 9 years old.
I'm 9.
If you don't want to sign it. So she didn't sign the petition. But
it's up,
we
down.
got that done.
Yeah, yes, no.
So we have all of these fantastic things to celebrate. What if you had to do a 60-second commercial on what's so kicking about Oldsmar to sum things up just a little bit, tell people to visit, or maybe if they're watching, we have a lot of out-of-towners, by the way. The YouTube analytics are amazing. We have people over the nation watching this.
Wow.
So they're coming down, and they're thinking about staying in Clearwater Beach, or they're thinking about staying in St. Pete. Come stay here.
Oh, you should absolutely come to Oldsmar, because Oldsmar will help you be in a centralized location where you are literally 20 minutes to everywhere, 20 minutes to the airport, 20 minutes to shopping in downtown Tampa. You're 20 minutes away from St. Pete, where you can enjoy all their arts district, their sports down there. You're 20 minutes away from Dunedin. Beautiful, incredible beachside town over there as well. You can go to Clearwater Beach. You can head over to Safety Harbor. If you are right here in Oldsmar, when something's not going on, you can enjoy our parks. You can bike anywhere. Our city is centrally located and has all of these different events that you can come and participate in. That's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. You're right, Chris. You can stay at a hotel here and then have like a home base where you can go anywhere in the county. And I love our city because of that feel, that value added. Your return on investment living here or coming here is always going to be huge.
Well, very well done.
Yes.
Almost like you've done it before. That's terrific.
I don't know that I've done it before. It's just on my heart, and it's always top of mind. It's like I want to tell everybody the secrets, but then I'm like, no, don't overrun our city. But then I'm like, no.
We'll come visit it anyway.
You know what happens?
And you know what? And if you want to stay, I know a realtor that can help you out.
Yeah,
with that. So
exactly.
We can do that. Yes,
exactly.
So one more thing, because I didn't talk about this, and we haven't told the world. We have a beautiful pier. We have an absolutely gorgeous pier, and it's free. You don't have to pay to go out on the pier.
That's right.
Right now, you got to stop about halfway because we're not quite finished. Helene decided that we needed a renovation.
Almost done. We have just a little bit farther to complete, but we knew it was complete enough that we could have fireworks tonight.
This place was such a rural redneck little area when I was growing up that we used to ride our bicycles off the end of the pier. And then they finally built it. Yes. And we tie a rope around the bike so that when you went off, you could still hang on to your bike.
Oh
so
my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
Yep. And then if we won the baseball game, we'd shove our coaches off for fun and kicks. I'm just telling you, it was a great place to grow up. But now we have things like electricity and indoor plumbing and all
That
sorts
I
of
mean,
stuff.
paved roads. Yes, all of
Paved
those
roads.
things are nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you have 4 or 5 hours and you want to hear how those roads got paved, we can get Beaverlin on.
Yes, we
Aaron.
sure could. He will tell you the whole story multiple times.
Love you, Jerry.
Absolutely.
We
Love you,
all
Jerry.
love you. We absolutely love
Miss you.
We do. Absolutely. I hope he's doing better. I hope he's feeling
He's
a little
doing
bit better.
okay.
Yep, good.
He's doing
Hadn't seen
okay.
him in
He
a
just
bit.
has to make it around a little bit slower and be careful.
Yes.
You know? Be careful.
Calendar gets us all.
I
Calendar
know.
and gravity, man.
I'll
Those
tell
things
you
are
what.
Two tough things.
Totally true.
Friends, my name is Chris, the Wild Boar. My guest today has been Katie Gannon, the Mayor of Oldsmar. Oldsmar royalty sitting next to me. I'm going to have some more of that. There you go. We'll do that. Been an absolute fantastic guest, and I'm happy to call you my friend. And we're going to see you online. Like and subscribe. Share this with everybody. We'll do it again.
Absolutely.
All right?
Yes.
And you can certainly do that. Yeah, we'll do it again.
Oh, I'd love
and we'll
to.
do it at another event. And for all of you guys, hey, as you know, I'm a licensed real estate agent and auctioneer. It's benefit auction season. If you got a nonprofit you need some help with, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help you out. If I can't perform, I'll at least give you a little bit of advice. But I'll tell you what, this is great. God loves it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are